This is Charles Haley. You're listening to Nothing But Niners.
So now they've got to start from deep in their end of the field, and Garrison Hurst takes advantage of it. He takes the handoff, swings to his right, gets to the 20. He's on the 30. Needs to cut in. He comes back up the right sideline. Breaks the third tackle. Comes down to the 30. He's down to the 20. He's down to the 10. He's down to the 5. He's down to the end zone. Touchdown! Touchdown! 49ers! 96-yard run from scrimmage. Garrison Hurst.
Back to throw. In trouble. He's going to be sacked. No, gets away. He runs. Gets away again. Goes to the 40. Gets away again. To the 35. Cuts back at the 30. To the 20. The 50. The 10. He dies. Touchdown 49ers. 7-8 27-yard line. 49ers into the backfield. It's on third down. He'll take himself for first down and one. It's in. Touchdown. This left hip. Third down. Alex takes the snap. Alex looking down in post, and it's good. Touchdown. Touchdown 49.
But it's second down. Ryan takes the front close to slant to the left side. It's Michael. Intercepted. The 49ers pick it. And Navarro Coleman. He's rejected. Navarro Coleman running it all the way for the touchdown. No greater rejection.
Kaepernick gets it. Hold everybody. Colin Kaepernick. What a game. Touchdown.
Yeah. We are here, ladies and gentlemen. Click, click, boom. What's going on, guys? The Nothing But Niners crew is back to bring you guys our first of the season pregame show. Y'all know how we get down with the get down, baby. 1 hour before kickoff. Y'all know exactly where to be, man. Breezy.
Yo!
What's going on, man? How you feeling, bro?
Where my dogs at?
Let's go.
Speaking of dogs, it looks like they got them dogs at that wide receiver spot today, man. And Dante Pettis about to be the biggest dog of them all, baby. Let's go!
Let's go, man. You
Hey.
got me hyped, dog. I like it. I'm feeling that energy, bro.
Hey, man, I told y'all I was waiting, man. I was ready. I've been ready. I've been ready. I feel like I sound like Chris Tucker. I've been ready, man. Let's go. Yo, I'm fired up. All gas, no brakes.
Let's do these boring. I'm so sorry that we got to do this every show, guys, but we have to go through them, man. The formalities. First and foremost, thank you for checking us out here on YouTube. If you enjoy the show, hit that like button and subscribe. After you subscribe, turn on your notifications so you know exactly when we're going live. For example, the next show that you're going to get from us will be the halftime show. We don't know how long the first half is going to be, so it's not pre-planned. You guys got to make sure you have your notifications on so you know when we go live. So it's important to turn them on, all right? Give us a follow on some of our social media handles. Twitter and Snapchat are Nothing But 9 ERS. It's the number 9, Nothing But 9 ERS, all right? Give us a follow on Facebook, Instagram, as well as Twitch. That is Nothing But Niners, spelled all the way out. No numbers in there anywhere. So you guys make sure you check that out, okay? Also, we have here the website, www.nothingbutniners.com. That is going to be your main stop for most things 49ers from us here at Nothing But Niners, so make sure you check that out. And if you want some of that fly-ass apparel, you guys can shop shopnb9ers.com. That is shopnb9ers, all right, .com. Breezy.
Yo.
We got some news to go over, man. We got inactives, but I'm excited, man. First of all, let me get back to that contribution. Somebody had it in there. V. Bizzle, 3,000. I don't recognize his name. This is a new contributor?
Looks like it to me, but we truly appreciate it, V Bizzle.
Yeah.
3,000. You know what I'm saying? Hey, man, post your picture, your avatar, whatever it is. Post that up there, man. So we can
Let us know what comment you had also, because I would love to see what you wanted to say on there. So, V Bizzle, thank you for the contribution, man. We really, really appreciate it. All right, I think Nick is in here now. Let's get Nick up in here.
Service is horrible.
What's going on, Nick? No, service isn't horrible. We got you, man.
Yeah, man, you in here, baby. What's good, baby?
What's up? Yeah, I'm gonna log on to the Wi-Fi here, and I'm gonna come right back in because you guys are breaking up.
All right, we booted Nick. He'll be back, guys, in a little bit. As soon as he signs in on that Wi-Fi, he will be back on. All right. So, man, listen, man, let's get to these injuries, bro, because you got to it. And I'm not going to say injuries. I'm going to say inactives. I'm not going to say injuries. I don't think there's anything new on this list that we don't know about. It's going to be scrolling across the bottom here. But the inactives for today are quarterback C.J. Beathard, wide receiver Brandon Ayuk, offensive lineman Ben Garland, cornerback Jason Verrett, linebacker Demetrius Flanagan-Fowles, and defensive lineman Kentavious Street. Are there any surprises on this list for you, Breezy?
Surprises? No. I really thought that Brandon Ayuk was going to be good to go. I was hoping that he would play, and it would give the 49ers a whole other dimension. You know what I'm saying? So when I'm looking at this list, you know, I didn't expect Beathard to play. DFF didn't expect him to play once Fred Warner came back off of COVID. We knew Ben Garland is, you know, he's a work in progress getting back together. Kentavious Street is just we're pretty secure on depth there, and we knew Jason Verrett was going to be out for a little while with the hammy. So not surprised, but I definitely was hoping that the Ayukin was good to go today. But it's all good.
Absolutely, man. I'll be honest with you, bro. When I knew that I apologize. Not trying to say anything about that. When I knew that Debo was out, I went and grabbed Ayuk, and not only did I grab him in my fantasy leagues, I started him. I thought he was going to get a big role, and I was like, all right, yeah, let's do this. And then they say he's out, and now I'm in the scramble mode because there's only a handful of 4 o'clock games on with receivers worth picking up. Correct. So E. Bell, another new contributor. I've never seen this guy either, but thank you for the contribution, brother. So I kind of went into a panic, right? And I'm like, damn, what do I do for this position? Like, who am I getting here, right?
Yes, sir.
You know who was available? Dante Pettis and Trent Taylor. So let's talk about it. Which one of these 2 wide receivers has the biggest day, man? Now, I'm leaving Kendrick Bourne out because we assume he's going to be wide receiver 1. At least I assume that.
Well, I think everybody assumes that. Yeah, that's the right assumption to make. You're not making an ass out of yourself by assuming that. We know that Kendrick Bourne is going to be that main dog. I think that, all right, how are we defining big day? Because are we talking about yards and pass catching, or are we talking about touchdowns?
Production. Just straight up production. No, touchdowns included, but not just touchdowns. Don't give me a 2 catches for 2 touchdowns. I'm not talking about, I want production.
Okay. I mean, well, if we're talking from a production standpoint, I mean, I think it's going to go to Trent Taylor, right? Because if he's healthy as they say he is, and his footwork is as good as it is, he's going to find ways to get open. He's going to give those linebackers a run for their money. Like, good luck trying to cover this little guy, right? If you were watching football earlier and I gave my comparison or my NFL comp to who Trent Taylor was, I said he's a mixture between Edelman and Welker, right? He's a combination of those two. We're going to find out today. And it's not like we haven't seen it before, right? We watched him when he was wearing number 81. We know he can get open. Sometimes they try to say he push off when they line him out outside. I remember you said that he doesn't line up outside. You're right. He predominantly doesn't, but he can.
I've seen him do it twice in his career.
And here's the thing. He doesn't have to now, but he can. So I just want to put that out there, man. So to answer your question, bro, I think Trent Taylor has the more productive day. I think, though, we get some touchdowns out of Dante Pettis, man.
Dante Pettis in the end zone and over our guy, the touchdown leading receiver for the 49ers for 2 consecutive seasons, Kendrick Bourne. I'm going to ask you guys, man, which one of these wide receivers has the most productive day? I'm in a pickle here. Help me out. Should I even put Kendrick Bourne in? Should I take him over Trent Taylor? What would you guys do?
I'm going KB. I'm going KB as the most productive day.
Over Trent Taylor, over Dante Pettis and Richie James.
Yeah, so look, I think Trent Taylor is going to be more of a guy that's going to be a move the stick type of guy today, and Kendrick Bourne is going to be that guy that gets. So if you want to talk about receptions, I think possibly Trent Taylor gets more receptions than Kendrick Bourne today. But if you want to talk about production as in numbers and how many yards, I would go Kendrick Bourne.
It's funny though, because if we're talking PPR league, you're definitely talking about Trent Taylor, right? I still think Kendrick Bourne is productive, especially in the red zone area. But there's other weapons. And did I mention we have 4 active tight ends on today? Did I mention that? No, I didn't mention that. Oh, I didn't mention that, did I? Shit.
Let's talk about it, baby.
What'd I tell you? Jordan Reed today, baby.
Hey, we got 4. If we come out there in a 4 tight end set,
Luther W. By the way, thank you for this contribution. I see.
Thank you, Luther.
I don't want to miss any of them.
Luther, thank you.
You said if we come out in a four, talk about it. We come out in a 4 tight end set.
I'm just saying, man, we haven't seen a 4 tight end set. All we can do is imagine what Kyle Shanahan is going to do if he comes out in the 4 tight end set. I can't wait to see what type of plays he may have drawn up. You might see combination and 12 personnel, and where you see a different combination of both of these all 40 tight ends on the fields at different times, which would dictate different things that they're going to perform or different ways they're going to perform. All the players got to do is execute. That's all they got to do. If they don't beat themselves, they don't get stupid penalties, they don't do those things, I think the execution is going to come fairly well with this 49ers team.
Okay. All right. I'm looking forward to it, man. Shanahan, he's been cooking stuff up. But when we, again, going across the bottom of the screen are all these injuries here. And I will say this, right? Of all these injuries and inactives, I got to admit something to you guys. I'm excited about it. I'm excited Garland's not out there. I'm excited Ayuk's not out there. The reason I'm using the word excited is because for the last 2 days, I've been talking about chemistry and cohesion and how the last 2 weeks, if Ayuk is healthy, he hasn't been out there and been able to practice. If Garland's healthy, he hasn't been out there and able to practice, and there's going to be too much of a shuffling on the offensive line. I am happy that now, for better or worse, that the guys that are going to go out there and play today are the guys that have been putting in the work these last 2 weeks and preparing for the game. I think that gives us a better chance than mixing it up and putting in other people who are all of a sudden healthy and instead of, they haven't been able to practice. What are your guys' thoughts on that? Or am I just being too optimistic?
You know what? The biggest thing I took out of this inactives too is Nick Mullins is the backup quarterback. We get that CJ Beathard is inactive today now, right? Mike, you're 100%. I mean, the cohesion that you were talking about with Brandon Ayuk and things like that. And look, he had a heck of a camp, right? Obviously. And then obviously the Flanagan Foles doesn't surprise me at all because obviously, that was a weird position to where we kept that many linebackers anyway. So look, the only thing that worries me is, man, if one of our receivers go down, obviously we're down to 3 guys, right? For the game today. I know we got 4 tight end sets, but if something happens to one of those guys, obviously, look, we know the injury history, knock on wood, Jordan Reed. We don't know what Charlie Warner is yet, right? And then obviously George Kittle and then Ross Dwelly, who's coming back off an injury as well and missed 2 weeks of camp. So, it's interesting to see the 4 tight end sets or see 4 tight ends playing, which is going to be fun and interesting. But like you said, how much chemistry is this offense going to have today? And look, we're bringing back guys that barely took snaps last year. Dante Pettis, Richie James, Trent Taylor, and only one that's solidified himself is Kendrick Bourne. So it's going to be interesting to see what happens.
And they asked Mark asked a good question here. Why don't we activate any wide receivers? And I'm going to be honest with you guys. I know they might not be wide receivers. There's a lot of good pass catchers active on today's game. George Kittle. I'm going to name the ones that are not wide receivers. And y'all could help me if I forget anybody. But George Kittle, Jordan Reed, Kyle Juszczyk, not Trent. Well, I don't know if Coleman's going to play or not, but Tevin Coleman's a decent pass catcher. Jerick McKinnon is a decent pass catcher. And Ross Dwelly's a decent pass catcher. So that's 6 guys right there who are active today that can catch the ball and do something with it afterwards. So is it possible? Do you guys think that Kentavious Street was inactivated due to having to maybe bring up somebody since we didn't bring up any wide receivers? Let's keep a 4th tight end instead of a 7th defensive lineman?
Yeah, I mean, the 49ers are looking to prove that they're going to be an offensive juggernaut in this game, and they're going to do it with pass catching, right? That's what they're saying. Look, if we go back and we check the stats in these games, who had the biggest game in these games? Jimmy Garoppolo. I'll save you the problem. Jimmy Garoppolo, right? Because he threw for a total of 8 touchdowns, almost 800 yards, and only 2 interceptions. So if I pull up those stats, that's Jimmy Garoppolo. And we struggled in the run. Now imagine if the run game is on point, because now you're bringing in Trent Williams. Am I correct? You got the left side with Laken Tomlinson just it's sewed up, right? I know we're not talking about the offensive line yet. We're talking about the pass catchers, but hear me out. Because now the run game is going to be a little bit more intact. It's going to create a little bit more space for Jimmy to go back and do what he does. I think Kyle Shanahan has pass catchers. I think this is why other wide receivers weren't activated off the practice squad or whatnot, for the simple fact that they have guys that can catch the ball and get yak. We forgot about that part with the word yak. YAC. or Y-A-K, however you want to spell it, yak, yards after catch. You can spell catch two ways because I make up the English language. I'm telling you right now, it's going to be a problem. Listen, look, for each one of these sets, you know why I'm stuck on the tight ends, guys? Here's why. I got to tune up too. Look, if you put Warner with Kittle, that's going to be a problem. If you put, which I wouldn't, and here's why. Kittle and Warner are probably your best blocking tight ends, right? If you mix those sets up, and let's say you put Kittle and Reed on the field at the same time, or Kittle and Dwelly on the field at the same time, right? And then you put Goddard, you put Warner and Dwelly on the field at the same time. You have a mixed combustion of guys blocking and catching at the same time. Now, if you put all four out there, good golly O'Malley, it's going to be crazy. So pass catching is there, and this is probably why they did not activate another wide receiver. Plus, Richie James is healthy. So you got to figure he's going to be another one of those wide receivers that can probably run some plays.
And they want to see what Richie James can do, man, because this is a year for him right here. You know, he's got to put up a shut up this year, right? He's one of those guys that, as a wide receiver, he's got to step up. This is year 4 in this system. No, year 3. I'm sorry. This is year 3 for him in this system. He's got to show it now. Like, if you're not going to get it now, you're not going to get it at all. So I took the advice of you guys. We said that we assumed that Kendrick Bourne's going to be wide receiver 1. I went and picked him up, and I added him. I dropped Pettis, and I dropped Taylor. So now they're on waivers, so I got a little bit of time if I need to get them back later, right? But I went and put in Kendrick Bourne, man. I did it, and I'm not regretting it. I'm not gonna argue about it. So listen, man. Let's talk about this defensive line, because you see the inactives going across there with Street being out and Flanagan Fowles being out as far as inactives. Now, that's a good sign for the starting linebackers and the rest of the defensive line.
Great sign.
Right. Everyone else is healthy. What if?
Okay.
I hate to be this guy.
Be the guy.
What if Kentavious Street is out because he's not ready to play? Are we concerned about his career?
No.
As a 49er at this point?
Not week 1. And even going on throughout the rest of the season, you just can't be. Why? Because you got to go out there with the group of guys that are ready, that are healthy, that are ready to contribute, right? You are, if Street had a really good camp. This is depth, guys. This is a way to say, listen, Street, we're going to secure you. We're going to secure the bag. We're going to have you. We'll bring you in when we need to. Deem fit, because think about it. When injuries start happening and start piling up, you're going to need someone that has Blair will be back soon. Street will be back. Now that's a cohesive unit. They're used to playing one another, practicing together, right? So I don't think we need to worry about, him being injured down the road. Is it possible? Possibly. But honestly, he had an injury-free camp, guys, and he had a very, very great productive camp. They were raving about it. And not just the coaches. I'll talk about the players. Just talking about how he's able to get off the ball, right? That's all they practice. Get off. Listen, man, don't be worried about Street. He's inactive, probably for the same simple reason that they made sure that they had 4 tight ends on this field.
Yeah, man. Here's something from Matt Mayoko 2 hours ago concerning Tevin Coleman. It says, running back Tevin Coleman did not practice this summer when AQ was more than 150. We reported that earlier. Oh, you guys weren't. That was for the Fan-to-Fan Network. We did that. I reported that earlier. He would not practice when it was over 150. Seemed the 49ers should just have him sit this one out and have Jeff Wilson active in his place. Inactives must be submitted by 11:55. Good news and bad news is that he was active. He is there in case we get in the pickle. Does not mean that we're going to see him today. But God forbid there's too many injuries. He is someone that we can call in a pinch. So we will see what happens. The team is trying to expose him as little as possible to any of that. I'm scouring the people who cover the team and people who will be there, and I'm trying to find out if they see the team warming up yet. The question on the team here is from Tony. Mike, how many push-ups you got on the line if Spoon doesn't start? Okay.
50.
I thought it was 20, but 50 is cool too.
No. I heard Dre say 50, but it could be 20, and I'm just gonna have to figure it out.
I gotta find Dre. Dre is the person that's got to hold me accountable, man. Dre's got to hold me accountable. I am not sure. I don't remember. That's not me ducking anything at all. I'll do the 50. That's no big deal. But I know that we did make this bet, and I want to know what it is because we're gonna find out very, very soon. So, Breezy, the game is here.
Yeah.
All right. We got to start with some game day traditions. What are you doing this year? Anything different than what you did last year?
No, man, I don't have any traditions when it comes to game day. I have my clothes laid out. I have a set of clothes laid out, right? So I have this jersey with this jersey, these shorts, and a hat. And then I just figure out who I want to rock. So if I want to switch during halftime, cool, I can switch or whatever, whatnot. So right now, you see, I'm rocking the Bosa jersey. I rocked this earlier on the Shoot the Breeze podcast earlier. I'm going to rock this for right now because I'm all in on this defense. I don't know about you, but there's something about this defense. I made sure I say defense and not D. That just drives me crazy, right? I think the defense is going to be pin the ears back, and you can't be like that when you're going up a guy against like Kyler Murray. But I think they figure out ways to contain him. Why? Because of the speed on the outsides, man. So I'm really excited. Traditional wise, though, I just like to be in front of my big screen TV, man, watching the joint. You might see me on Twitter or whatnot, posting stuff, but you might not. So that's just me. That's just my tradition, man. No superstitions, no traditions. That's pretty much how I get it in.
I am trying to stick with the wings and no jersey. I'm trying hard, bro. It's hard, but I'm trying to stick with it. I got this hoodie on. This is going to be my first time wearing this during a game. My daughter bought this for me for Father's Day this summer. And so I haven't been able to wear it for a game. Hopefully this is a good luck hoodie. I'm hoping that it brings us some luck, and this will be something that I can add to the repertoire of the good luck traditions, man. I want to know everybody else out there, though. What are your superstitions? What game day traditions are you guys bringing to the table? And no, we will not be live during the game. We will bring you guys a halftime show. We will not be live.
And then after the game, the overreaction show.
Oh, man. If I can talk straight, it'll be a blessing.
Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna drink, man. I think I'm gonna be good, man. I got butterflies in my stomach. I don't know about you.
So you are getting nervous.
Oh, you can call it what you want, but I'm like that. Yeah, I say those are nerves. I call them butterflies. You call them nerves. You know what I'm saying? It's whatever. Yeah, I do. That's why I probably need to have a drink. Whenever I'm out doing a show, you give me a glass of whiskey, I'm pretty much good. The show is smooth sailing. Only difference is I'm watching the game and not participating in the game.
Okay. All right. I like it, man. I like it, bro. I see Peachy saying, oh, wait, where'd it go? Hold on. Let me put this up here first. Let's get that off of there. All right. This is the pregame show.
Mr. Niner Beer back.
Yeah. Where'd she go? There it is. There. Thank you, man. Thank you. Yeah. So we're ready to go over here, man. Someone asked me what I'm drinking today. Just a little bit of whiskey. I got a mixed in. That's all. I'm going light, taking it easy. Just got out of church, feeling good. Oh, so Breezy, did you go to service today?
Absolutely.
I heard some of that. I heard it coming out. The bravado when the reverend's up there. I heard it coming out.
The tremolo, you gotta. I was ready to go in. Mm-hmm. Around here, between now and then.
Don't you? No, he lying.
Oh, there's a little 20 twin. Well.
Oh my God, Tony, what's going on, man? You back in here, man?
What's up?
Tony is here, baby.
It's game day, boys. It's game day. I just noticed a couple things online. I don't know if you guys touched on it. They're, in my opinion, I think they're going to do the right thing and go with Grousseau at center because he is a true center. And they're going to keep Brunskill at right guard where he belongs, and I think is going to be a bigger asset to the line rather than him playing center. I like that decision.
Saw that? That's official?
Yeah, Lombardi just posted it that it's Jimmy and him taking snaps, and then Mullins and what the hell is that guy's name? Nick Mullins and Brunskill taking snaps, and then Grousseau and Jimmy taking snaps.
Didn't I tell you last night?
Someone said who was taking first team reps at corner.
I didn't see anything yet.
I didn't see that. But didn't I not tell you that Grasu was going to be it makes sense for him to be the starting center?
100%. In a situation like this, you have to go with the true center. You can't take a guy who's a makeshift center in a game like this with, a pretty decent defensive line and kick him inside. I like the decision. Could it backfire? Yeah, but you know what? I think they're trying it. They're going about it the right way.
I mean, how often do you see a center really get blown up in the NFL, man? Like, you know what I mean? Like, it like, do they give up a couple of plays here or there? Yeah, but
ask DJ Jones what he did to that guy from.
All right.
Like I said, it's not often. I don't think it happens with us. Is what I'm trying to say. I think
no, you're right.
I think the 40, and I said it last night on the show, I think the one thing that we do is when Kyle goes out and gets a guy, that guy has to have some type of special skill set. They know what they're looking for in someone. Should he had a job somewhere else? Possibly, but he fits this scheme. And you talked about it, Tony, when you said he went to Oregon, he played in his own run scheme. Like, this is what he does. I think he comes in here and he's going to compete. And I think that's going to keep him from going back on his booty.
Yep.
I like what y'all was saying, man. And Tony, you weren't on mic when I said this earlier, but Nick was. I was talking about you want to go into this game with the guys who've been practicing the last 2 weeks. Yeah. I want Grassu in there at center. You know what I'm saying? I want Ayuk on the sideline. I don't want him being in there and starting. You know what I'm saying? I don't want these guys that have been practiced coming in here and say, okay, we're ready to go. I don't like that. I didn't like that at all. Hey, look, guys, really quick. We're all up here in the Northeast. Could you tell from his name that he was from either New Jersey or New York? Isn't that Inichi? Remember the clothing brand?
The clothing brand, yeah. It was really. It's not Inichi though. It's NYC. Did you know that?
Oh, I never knew that's what I always said. Inichi, NYC. Oh my God! Oh, boom! It just happened. Tony, did you know that?
What's that? NYC.
NYC.
Yeah.
It's spelled Inichi, but the enunciation is NYC.
I always said Inichi.
We all did, bro.
Yo, hold up. Who else knew that? Don't lie to me, y'all.
Listen,
don't lie to me. Y'all didn't know that. Shut up. So when you go into the store, what do you say you're looking for? You're looking for.
People say Inichi, and I just let them go along with it. But I'll be like, oh, you mean NYC? Like that, because that's what it is.
I can't unsee it now. I can't believe I've been saying Inichi. I can't. Oh my God! I mean, it's not like I had a regular.
I got y'all beat, man. If you guys didn't rock Willie Esco, man, y'all have no idea what you're talking about, yo. Because Willie Esco, yeah, that was Nas' clothing line, man. Yeah, I had it all, man. South Pole, Willie Esco, you name it, man.
Remember Echo?
I remember Echo. I remember Fubu too. So,
oh yeah, come on, man. Listen, we're not gonna do. But I still love some Carl Kanai. I ain't gonna front.
So I got a hoodie. I just brought a hoodie last year.
You got a Kanai hoodie?
Yo, I got the hoodie. It's the teal joint with the big Carl Kanai going across.
Give me a link, man. I gotta find these joints, bro.
CarlKanai.com, baby. I go to the originator, man.
Oh, I'm going. Okay, I'm there.
And I got cross colors.
Really? All right. I don't know what happened to Tony. We're gonna remove him until he comes back. Nick is in there, but he doesn't have a picture either. So we're gonna wait for Nick to come back up with all.
Let's go!
We are getting hyped, man. We over here talking about clothes and all that stuff, man. All right. I need Nick to come in here so we can do his over-unders and all that kind of stuff, man. He's got his own segment for pregame, and he ain't pregaming with us. What's up?
Hey, man.
What's up? We got a half an hour. An hour until 49ers football. And he's nowhere to be found. Come on, Nick. Come on, Nick.
Oh, when he comes in with the over-unders, this should be pretty good. But
let me ask you some questions then.
Okay.
Let's just me and you ping-pong something off each other here. And
I'll
give you one, you give me one.
Look, I'm ready.
I see you. Come on, man. All right. Which running back has the most touches today?
The running back that has the most touches is going to be Raheem Mostert.
Raheem Mostert. I'm going to go with Jerick McKinnon. I'll be honest with you. I'm so excited to see this dude play.
When you say touches, you're talking about out of the backfield, not pass catching, right?
No. I said touches, not carries.
Yeah, I don't think it's going to be Jerick McKinnon. I don't think that's the workload that they give him. You know, being that this is his first game, not playing. I had Woo Weir too, and being that it is his first game, I really think that you're going to see him maybe on third downs in the backfield, maybe run short or whatnot. I personally don't want to see that. I think we got other running backs. Has Jeff Wilson Jr. been activated today?
He is active.
Okay, that's all I need.
4 running backs, 4 wide receivers, and 4 tight ends active on today.
That's all I needed to hear.
Let's see if we can get Nick up here, man. Let's see if we can do over under. Nick, are you there, bro?
What up, baby?
If you stop moving, maybe you can keep a damn signal, bro. What you doing? You out there migrating?
No, I had to walk closer to the router in the front, so I'm close to it now.
Rockaware, K-Swiss. Yeah,
well,
man.
While we have you on, I never wore K-Swiss. I don't know. I felt weird about that brand.
I had British Knights, though. I had the British Knights. All right, go ahead.
Oh, no, BKs. Remember the British Knights that had the little diamond and you rub it, it changed color?
Yes, sir.
That was the only ones I had. Only ones I ever had. Okay.
Nah, Mike, stop lying. You knew you wore like LA Gear light ups or something.
British Knights.
Nah, I was never that guy, man. I wish. Hey, let me tell you one brand I did wear when I was younger because my feet were so big and my mom couldn't afford name brand shoes for me.
Yep.
What were the Shaq joints in Walmart?
Yeah, yo, the Shaq Diesels.
The Shaq Attack, yeah. I had those suckers, man.
Not the Reebok joints.
No, not the Reebok ones. Shaq brand for like $12 out the store. That was when Mom Dukes was buying my stuff. But
this is why I love this chat in here, man, because they know they can connect. They connect to everything we talk about, man. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, man. They real people, man. Real people. Nick trying to dump on me for LA Gears. I didn't wear them, but I know people who did. I didn't do the light thing though. That was
I'm only saying that because I used to crack on my mom because she wore those Johns.
The LA Gears.
LA Gears were like her shit in the 80s, bro.
Because they lit up, man. They lit up, yeah.
All right, now Nick, you got to give us a little bit more sound so we can do your over/under segment because it's hard. It's a little hard, unless it's just me. But I got the volume all the way up. It's a little hard for me to hear you. But we're gonna do your
microphone.
Yeah, that's better. That's better, Nick. It's over/under time.
Hey, man, this is a good feeling to be bringing this back. Look, I don't know what you guys talked about because I kept trying to get back in, and I apologize to all the faithful out there that were watching, and I just keep falling in and out. So apologize on that, but look, let's go with over/under. I'm going to go with you first, Mike. All right? I'm going to go over/under. I'm going to start off easy. Over/under 5 catches, 5 receptions for Kendrick Bourne.
Over, baby.
All right.
Easy.
Breezy.
He said it was going to be easy.
Yeah, I'm going to start off easy.
Hey, look, I'll tell you now, Kendrick Bourne will have 5 receptions in the first half. Let's go.
I thought you was going to be bold and say first quarter, but you
almost did, but I think we only have 2 possessions the first quarter, so I ain't going to say
Yeah. All right. Over/under, Wayne, 42 offensive plays for the 49ers.
42 offensive plays. Sheesh. I'm going to go under. I'm going to go under with that. I don't think you're going to see 42 offensive plays because defense going to make some plays too. I can guarantee that. So you might not need 42 offensive plays.
Look, we ain't saying we scoring quick and easy.
Yo, I'm telling you.
Do you know? Wait, time out. I'm just to be clear here. You know that NFL averages like 60 plus.
Right. So I understand that.
So you think it's going to be a blow? Okay. I'm going to shut up. Okay. All right.
All right, here we go. Mike, over/under 2 field goals for Robbie Gould.
All day or first half?
All day.
Field goals for Robbie Gould. I'm going to take the 3. I like the over. I'm going to take the over.
All right. So, Wayne, here we go. Over/under 2 interceptions for the 49ers defense.
Gee. I'm gonna go under. I think we get some fumbles, but I'm gonna go under on the INTs.
Breezy, I like your thinking. I know we didn't touch on it yet, how we think this game is gonna go. Right. I like your thinking right there. We'll come back to that.
All right, Mike, here we go. Over/under.
Give me a hard one, bro. So far, it's been easy.
Over/under D Ford 5 tackles.
That's a good number. Oh, damn, that's a really good number. Woo, 5 tackles for D Ford. Can I call it a push? That's a really good number. I'll take the 5. I'll take the 5. That's a really good number for him.
Yeah. All right, here we go, Wayne. Over/under 3 touchdown passes for Jimmy Garoppolo.
Over.
Woo!
He was not playing with this 49 passing offensive plays.
I'm just going off of what I know.
I tell you what, if we score early and quick like that, that means our defense is gonna get to pin their ears back and go 8.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Now, really quick before Nick goes again here, we have a Jermaine Pickett. Thank you for the contribution. And by the way, my guy I'm sorry that I didn't read it. I was rapping the words along with it, George. But red and black lumberjack with the hat to match. He posted that for a night.
Remember rapping Duke, the hard, the hard. You never thought the hip hop would take it this
whole
far.
thing right now if y'all want.
That's because I rhyme tight. Time to get paid. Blow up like the world trade. Born sinner, the opposite of a winner. Remember when I used to eat sardines for dinner? Peace to Ron G, Brewski B, Kid Capri, Funk Master Flux, Love Bulk Star Ski. I'm blowing up like I thought I would. Same number, same crib, same hood. It's all good. Yeah.
All right. But Jermaine says, I'm worried about the center and shotgun snaps. And he should be. If you guys remember, I'm sorry. He should not be. He should not be. Grasu is the starting center today, guys, not Brunskill.
Correct.
Brunskill was the one that was having the difficulty with the shotgun snaps going over Jimmy Garoppolo's head. So, Jermaine, you should not be concerned about that. The snaps are going to be fine. His protection is something else. I can't talk about the protection, but this guy is a center naturally. So he can do the shotgun. He can do the direct snaps and all that stuff. So don't worry about that. By the way, shout out to Father Time being defeated by Adrian Peterson and Frank Gore. Adrian Peterson, 14 rushes today, 96 yards. That boy is over 6 yards a carry.
That boy is a dinosaur.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Shout out to him, man. I love seeing the older heads do it, man. I really do. All right, so don't be worried about that, Jermaine. Hopefully we answered your question and we brought some ease to your mind, man. That was with the reports that we're talking about the snaps going over Jimmy's head was with Brunskill, not with Grasu. Brunskill, not with Grasu.
All right, here we go. All right, Mike, over or under? Oh, wait, I'm on Mike, right?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, okay. Over, under 2.5 sacks allowed by our offensive line.
4.5 sacks?
2.5.
Oh, damn. 2.5 sacks allowed by our offensive line. I'm going to take the over. That feels about right. I'm going to go on mute really quick, and you can involve Tony in this now because he's back in here.
All right, so let's go. We'll go Wayne, and then we'll go Tony. Wayne, over, under 2 rushing touchdowns.
Under
2 rushing touchdowns. All right. Tony, here we go. Over, under, baby. I'll give you an easy one first. Over, under, how many times you say the F word today? 3.5.
Over.
Too easy, man. Too easy.
Yeah. No.
What was the question?
How many times Tony says the F word today?
The F word. Oh God. Well, did you start him at 24?
No, I said 3.5. He said over.
Oh God.
All right, Tony. I'll give you another one here. All right. Over or under 7 tackles for Fred Warner.
Over.
7 tackles. All right. We're back to Mike. Here we go, Mike. Over or under.
Oh, Zara.
94 rushing yards for the Arizona Cardinals.
I'm going to say over. Wait. Well, you know what? According to Wayne, it's different. I'm going to say over, though. If Breezy gets his prediction right with how this offense is going to go, they're going to abandon the run game pretty quickly. But I don't think it's going to go that way, so I'm going to say over 94.
All right. Wayne.
Look at that successful onside kick by the Falcons, man. That was great.
If Richard Sherman is covering DeAndre Hopkins, over or under 2 defensive pass interference calls? Penalties.
Under. I don't think he gets any DP pass interference calls. Not against Hopkins.
Yeah.
Okay. You think Christian Kirk?
Am I the only host in right now? Is anybody else logged in as us?
No, I'm not.
I am.
All right, I'm going to refresh my page because I don't know what's happening over here.
All right.
So, Tony, here we go. Let's go. Over or under 60 yards rushing for Kenyon Drake.
I think he goes over.
All right, over for Kenyon Drake, 60 yards. All right, Mike, we're back to Mike, right? Over or under? Over or under 90 yards total in kickoff returns.
Only kickoff, right? Not punch, just kickoff.
Only kickoff, yep.
For the Niners or for the
the Niners?
90 yards. Nah, not today. Under. I'll take the under. I think we should all give you some over-unders now.
All right.
I'll go first and give the guys time to think. But let's start with your former favorite wide receiver on the team, Trent Taylor. Over, under 5 receptions for Trent Taylor.
Over.
All right. Over or under Jimmy Garoppolo throws 2 interceptions.
Under. I think he throws 1, though.
Let's see. Over under on how many stupid penalties on offense they get. I'm going to put it at 3.5.
3.5 stupid penalties.
That's just like holding. That's like illegal motion. It's false start.
Wait, Tony, aren't all penalties stupid?
Yeah, but I mean, it's really stupid when.
Yeah, he's saying like jumping off sides, illegal
like
motion.
Stupid shit like that. Like
I got you, bro.
Tony already cursing. Y'all know damn well that F word is coming out more than 3.5 times, bro.
3.5. I'm gonna go with over.
And
I'm hoping that it's under, but I think it's gonna be over. It's week 1. A lot of anxiety amongst these guys getting back out on the field. I'm gonna go with the over.
Oh, it's back on me now, right? All right, I got something for you. Turnovers for the 49ers all day, whether it be interceptions or fumbles. 1.5.
Over.
You think we have more?
I'm gonna go with
offensively.
Yeah, how many we commit?
Oh, how many we commit? I thought you meant how many we take up for them.
No, not our defense, our offense. 1.5.
1.5. Can I go with a push there? And the reason I want to go for a push is because I think Jimmy throws an interception, but I also think we fumble but recover that fumble.
Okay, I understand. I get how you got there. So,
all right, over or under Javon Kinlaw gets 1.5 sacks.
Under. I think he sees the field today, but I don't think he sees the field on passing downs. And I think he's a bigger guy in the run game today compared. I think DJ Jones gets a lot of those snaps.
Don't mind my face, guys. I just got a crazy alert from my school. I'm sorry.
It's not like a shooting or some shit, is it?
It just said we were closed on Monday, so I don't know.
You are gonna start drinking tonight?
Oh, what you drinking? Oh, y'all don't know that song because I wrote it. Yes, absolutely.
Hey, you said, and all I heard was do do do.
Yeah.
Do, do.
Oh man.
Yeah, all right. Okay.
I got one more for all of you guys. Over or under 2 cutouts that are in the end zone get hit with a football from a touchdown being scored.
Yo, can I just say this before whoever answers this question? If our guys can hit these cutouts, then they need to go ahead and be the quarterback in the league.
He's talking about from chucking it into the stands or a spike.
Yo, that's hard to throw that joint, yo.
Yeah, but they're all right in the end zone. They're all like
some of them are there in the end zone, like in the seats behind the thing. It's not that hard. I'm gonna take the under though. I still don't think that's a funny one, but I don't think it's gonna happen. I like how you're thinking though, bro.
Sweet, man.
All right, I got a final one for you, man.
All
right. This is gonna be for the overall score of the game when you add up both teams. How many points in total scored? I'm gonna put it at 49. and I want everybody to answer this. 49 total points between the two teams, over under. You know what? Wait. I'm going to say 49.5.
I'm going under.
I go under.
I'm going to go over.
Off your shit, Breezy. I like it. All right. We could get off of the over-under thing now. That was a lot of fun. I really enjoy doing that now because it's something that we can relax. We could be off our toes for a little bit on, I like that. So let me get this banner off of here. Let's get back to talking, guys. We have 10 minutes before the kickoff. Let's talk about biggest concerns overall. And you might not have any. You guys might not have any, but I want to know, Breezy said he's nervous. He's got the butterflies. He said maybe he's anxious. He doesn't call it butterflies, but, he's got that feeling, like that feeling in his stomach, right? I am a little nervous, but I feel better knowing that these guys that were injured aren't just going to come out and start playing now. So I do like that. I'm less nervous now, and I'm more excited. But there are some things that I'm still concerned about. Without me spewing my guts to everybody, I want to know what you guys' biggest concerns are for this game in this moment. Knowing what you know, who the starters are, who they aren't. What are your guys' thoughts here?
I'm going to go real quick here, and I'm going to go on what Tony was asking about stupid penalties. And what worries me the most today is because this is the start of a revenge tour, as the players are saying, and I think the anxiety's up there and making stupid, costly mistakes because they're not focused in, as in, not to say they're not focused in, but they're just anxious and they're rushing in types of things that they do. So whether that be, coming off sides or making a stupid penalty or grabbing and making those game-changing type of penalties. And that's what makes me nervous. Now, that's not to say that the team's going to go out there and do that, but I'm nervous about that because, you know how I am with any other season too, where I talk about, the way you hold yourself up and the way that you going into games anxiously or thinking that you just got it and things like that and having a good camp and just being big-headed basically. And right. I think that has, that first quarter is gonna mean a lot to this team and this entire game, right? How does the Niners come out? Do they come out over anxious and they have to settle in and they make stupid mistakes in the beginning and they get out to, an Arizona 7 or 14-7 lead and they have to chase? That's where I'm really interested to see, and that's where I'm nervous about is that first quarter.
Akello Witherspoon to start.
Stop lying.
They announced it? They announced it?
Nope, I'm lying, bro. I'm lying. I made it up.
He might be telling the truth, yo. Well, Tony, you can go ahead, and I'll go. Oh, never mind. So, all right. You said biggest concern.
Nick is Googling right now. You hear it? Remember we kept saying that was Nick? You hear it now, right?
So biggest concerns, or worries or whatnot. I'm concerned. I'm hoping that the 49ers, they come out this season just resilient, If they make any mistakes, if they do any of that type of stuff that we talked about, we will hope that they don't do. They find a way to brush it off and keep it moving, right? Move on to the next play. Like if they get a pass interference call on defense, move on to the next play. If they get an offensive holding, move on to the next play. Yeah, it's going to be harder, but just being resilient in these games, man. And I'm going to tie resiliency into Mike's word that he talked about earlier in the show, and that's cohesiveness, right? We want to make sure that these guys are playing for one another. I think that is the key. They did it last season. Can they come out here in this game and reproduce the same type of cohesiveness this season? If so, it's going to be really hard to beat a team like this. Mike's still choking over there. That's the
I'm sorry, bro. I said I agree with you, but the spit went down the wrong pipe. God dang. Whew, I'm sorry. Okay. All right. I like it. I need your guys' biggest concerns, man. Tony, what's up?
I'm concerned if they go high-paced tempo.
They
versus defensive line. Arizona.
You're worried about Arizona going up tempo against the Niners. Okay.
Yes. I'm a little worried about that. Especially if Kinlaw is going to be on the field. He's a bigger guy. And I'm also concerned if we don't keep Kyler Murray in the pocket, it could potentially be a long day.
All right. So he's worried about that hurry up offense, and then you're basically worried about their offense. That's the kind of game they run. The up tempo and let Kyler Murray get out the pocket and move it around a little bit. So you're worried about our defense against this style of offense, and not just the style of offense, but the players they have to execute it. Murray's a little bit better than some of the other guys that have bigger names, I think, already. But I won't get into that. But you're worried about our offense just keeping up with this. I mean, our defense keeping up with this offense. What do you think the key to success is there? Because we saw them kind of try to figure it out in the second half last season. Do you think that we pick it up there, or do you think that it's going to be something where we suffer here because of the no tackling in the preseason? None of that stuff.
Well, that's a key thing. I'm glad you brought that up because I was going to touch on it. No preseason. We competed against each other all through camp, and we don't obviously go live or tackle during camp. So I think that could be an issue, number one. Angles, stuff like that. So I just think if they can't contain him, if they could contain him and keep him in that pocket and make him just throw the ball, I think we can get pressure on him. I think our defensive line is better than their offensive line. So I think if they could keep him in that pocket, they will get to him. My other concern is we have to stop the run game. We can't let them get going in that run game, and then they hit us with the pass. And now you got guys, are they running? Are they passing with the read option? So it's going to be interesting.
Yeah. Okay. All
right. Score predictions. Let's go.
Hit it.
It takes two to make a thing go around.
Tony's like, yeah, guys, whatever, man. Tony don't give a shit at all. All right, man. I'm sorry. You want me to go first?
Yeah.
All right. I'm going to take the Niners in this one. I think it's going to be a nail biter, and I think we have to come back. I think the Niners are going to be losing this game 24-21 with about 53 seconds left. And I think we drive down the field and we end it with a touchdown on the last play of the game.
Nice.
Niners win the game 27-24.
I don't do scores. See it at halftime.
Boo!
No, hey, no, you can't say boo. You can't say boo because that's his tradition.
No, I was gonna say that's what he's been consistent with.
I can't do scores, man.
So then tell us who's winning then.
I think the Niners could beat him. I think they're gonna beat him at the end. I think it's gonna be close, like Mike said. I think it's gonna be a nail biter. I do not think it's gonna be a blowout either way. I just think the veterans on this team. I think Kyle versus Vance Joseph. I think the Niners are going to beat them. I think Kyle has the upper hand versus Vance Joseph on that defense. And I just think you're going to see a whole different look on our defense versus that team because now they have one full year of film on Murray, his tendencies, their offense. So I think Saleh and his crew are going to make adjustments. And also the switch in philosophy in the back end of the defense.
Look, man, I'm with you. But I differ when it comes to this score. I got 36-24 49ers, yo. Look, I don't care how they win. I don't care if they got to come back and score 36 unanswered points or whatnot. I just feel like this team is going to win 36-24. The last time they played this team, the 49ers won 36-26. All right. Now, regardless of what the way that game played out or whatnot, they did win by 10. So here's the thing. I think they win by 12 in this game. I think the 49ers have the Arizona Cards. I think they figure it out, and that's what it is. And I just saw Dre posted the 50 push-ups in here, Mike. So you better get to. Yeah.
All right.
You gonna be tight. Do 5 sets of 10, bro.
We got it, man. I'm with it, bro. I'm with it. All right, guys. Let's go find this game. I hope you guys enjoyed the show. We will see you all at halftime. Make sure those notifications are set. We don't know when it's going to be. Over under, guys. A half. Mike's Victory Cigars. Will he have one today? That's the question. That's what we all want to know. Everyone on this panel says yes. I can tell you guys, if Jimmy Garoppolo does not complete the throw at the very end of the game, the answer will be no. That's my prediction. We're going to see what happens. I'm the guy in the Ace Ventura movie holding the revenge sign. Let's go. I like that, man. Prepare for glory.
Anticipate pain.
But always remain faithful.
We out, y'all.
See y'all at halftime.
If you looking to find us, we them nothing but Niners.
Niners. We nothing